YouTube, it's me, Joe, and I'm back with another reaction. Now, remember how I said last reaction that I was basically mixing things up? Well, this is the main reason was. I was so excited when I reacted to some of the first like Pyromancer stuff that I was very interested. And then you all seemed very much on board with it. But finally, the straw that broke the camel's back was none other than the Electric Star, who is one of the Pyromancers, gave me 2 starting points. He gave me the lore-wise starting point and the cheesecake-wise starting point. So I had a decision to make. Which one do I do? Do I do the one based solely on their lore, or do I do the one with cheesecake? Until finally I had enough. I was so tired of thinking about it, I just said, fuck it, let's do both. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to do both. So yes, I will be reacting to basically the whole story of the lore of the Pyromancer's world, and then I will react to Cheesecake, to the Cheesecake starting point. So we're starting off with the Salvaged Smashers Showroom to understand the world we're getting into. And thank you to Electric Star for giving me these starting points. I can't wait for you to watch me suffer. But before we get into this video, make sure you like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and of course, follow me on all my social media down below in the description below. Towa. Hey Electric, I just have to tell you, you're not the only one with an annoying pet. Honestly, I think it would be... I would hate to see the day that Koa and Cheesecake ever teamed up. But anyway, let's get this video started, shall we? Let's get the first one started in 3, 2, 1, and play. Wow. I know these guys have been around, but Jesus. I was just a wee brawny back then.
I am delighted to have such curious minds grace this very showroom, which houses weapons, artifacts, and pictures of the olden days of the Smashers. Now, some of you may be thinking, who are the Smashers, and why should I spend my taxpayers' dollars on learning about such a minuscule species? Well, just what makes them minuscule adds so much to how intriguing they are. Or were, provided the stragglers have yet to die. Shall we proceed?
I'll lay down. Introduction to the Smashers.
So just who are these Smashers? Well, they are one of the most tenacious beings to have ever been created. Unlike the human race, they are actually trophies brought to life. Descendants of these brave heroes who themselves were...
I was never as into Smash Bros. As everybody else was, but I did play a little bit.
Plunging their world into subspace. Now, think of subspace like a black hole. Except within subspace lies both ruin and chaotic play. Oh, I'm sure you would like to experience a black hole firsthand, huh? I'm sure feeling your atoms explode rapidly one after the other ever so piques your fancy. As I expected. Shall we continue? As time went on, more trophies spawned and multiplied excessively from the original saviors. They became less like their source materials and took on their own unique personas. Their traits compared to the saviors soon became different as night and day. Pictures from their world, which was simply called the World of Trophies, were too deteriorated and fragile to keep exposed, so they were all scanned, restored, and digitally preserved. I almost laughed when I saw how excessively jaggy and small the pictures were, but moving on. Based upon the Smashers. Differing personalities aplenty. Villains like that white Bowser turned builders. Hedgehogs like that fruit-obsessed hyperactive twit, far from the heroic not as hyperactive hero of Mobius. And especially that Pit, more laid back and could actually fly, as opposed to the proud tool-assisted protector of Angel Land.
Angel Land? Are you goddamn serious?
It's a long story. Care to see the armory section?
Weapons!
Smashers were known for their tenacity and fighting prowess. To go against one of them in their prime would not only be a test of strength, but of stamina too. Even so, there was some, shall we say, less than experienced fighters who needed some form of fighting aid to turn the tides of battle. What you see before you is but a small group of items that the Smashers would often use, some more powerful than others, of course. But sadly, the most powerful, the Smash Ball, that granted most Smashers a single unique finishing move, had vanished during the excavation of their world, and sadly is not with us. My personal favorite here is the disc-shaped item called a bumper. Anyone who comes in contact with it gets launched back a couple of yards. Who wants a demonstration?
No!
Killjoys. You know, harkening back to the personality changes, let's examine their period of self-modification.
Self-modification? Texture hacking.
There was a time that a few Smashers were able to find a way to modify their very own appearance. This phenomenon, also known as texture hacking, took their world by storm, as many Smashers started to modify their own colors and help them stand out in multiple ways. Many needed another to aid them in their own hacks, but handfuls were able to modify themselves and go beyond simply recolors, modifying their whole bodies to look like completely different characters and going further to alter the planes they traversed. Truly spectacular, is it not?
That look like fan characters!
Don't get me started on the Sonic texture hacks. And so many Smashers collaborated with one another and formed teams to show off their creative prowess. Not just in texture hacks, but delving into the world of cinematography and telling stories using stock Smashers, or at rare times, themselves. Most of their work took heavy inspiration from outside sources, commonly Japanese animations, by the way.
Makes
There are
sense.
many teams, such as Virtual Smash, Electronic Core, Das Donkey Team, Daironto Glitch Force, Elite Smash Hackers, oh, the list goes on and on. There arose the main conflict.
What the downside?
The Smashers, deep inside, were uncivil and unruly, as the only trait they retained from their savior ancestors was the need to fight. Most were able to maintain such traits, but good portions of the populace were not as in control. As time went on, there was a surplus of groups and content creators who would do anything to stand out in the crowd, even if it meant betraying their own kind. Ever heard of the phrase, quality over quantity? They were living examples of quantity over quality. Texture hacks were pouring in from the once massive populace, but so many of them nosedived in quality, overshadowing the few outstanding modifications made. The groups would not tolerate being overshadowed by one another, even if it was for avoiding rock bottom at all costs. And thus began
The Brawl Apocalypse?
Apocalypse. Or the Brawl Apocalypse, to use a colloquialism.
What's a colloquial?
Go read a dictionary, goddammit!
Sheesh.
The Brawl Apocalypse lasted for quite some time, but only because of the immense amount of participants and their sheer tenacity. They are genetically capable of withstanding numerous attacks and weaponry. Attempting to kill a Smasher with a sword, explosive, lasers, elements, magic, or your own two hands would prove absolutely ineffective. They'd get hurt or get sent flying, but they would still be alive. But if they were to, say, be shot by a real gun, that could kill them.
Whoa.
Since they did not have normal guns in their world. Even so, there are ways to subdue a Smasher. If you wish to completely capture a Smasher, you would need to change them into a trophy, leaving them completely immobile, at least until another Smasher came around to touch the immobile victim and reawaken them. Throwing one of these trophy stands at a weakened Smasher was a slightly faster way to capture them as well.
Huh.
For a select few, however, they wielded this. The Dark Cannon. A fairly heavy weapon, but can convert a Smasher into a trophy instantly. I've heard that if this is used on a non-Smasher, it can cut through you like butter. Nothing concrete on that rumor, yet.
Jeez.
See this gentleman right here? This is an actual Smasher, reduced to a mere trophy. Shame, really. Being a trophy truly is a prison for these Smashers. But during the Brawl Apocalypse, if you weren't fighting, you would be forcefully drafted to fight, or executed by having yourself turned into a trophy and smashed to pieces. Smasher trophies are fairly resilient, so who knows how much force it would take to break one. Being crushed by Giga Bowser, perhaps? Who knows?
The aftermath.
After the Brawl Apocalypse, which lasted approximately 6 months, most of the resources on their world...
This is after 6 months?
Broken down armory, sustenance, and fallen ships. Their world became a wasteland. something the supernatural hands were aware of too. To the very few that survived, they were given a reset coin and a one-way portal to another universe, where they could possibly live their remaining lives in peace. The reset coin, which can only be used by Smashers once, would allow them to change their form into something completely different. They would retain their memories, but they would renounce their status as a Smasher and abilities they had prior. We call them former Smashers.
So all those freaking Pikachu and Lucario out there are Smashers?
They are what are known as pseudo-Smashers, meaning they look like them, especially all those Pokemon and Hedgehogs. But in reality, they are not Smashers.
That's what the world looks like now.
Just remember,
Jeez.
should you ever encounter a pure Smasher, proceed with caution. They are endangered, they are feared, and they may retain their need to fight and take down anyone who dares to try and keep them from reaching the top, whatever their definition of the top is. Perhaps they might be more docile and passive, longing for a relaxing life and an escape from their past. Well, if you lot will follow me, the gift store is right over here. We have some specials for Gooey Bomb Cherry Pops, Smart Bomb Jawbreakers, and Mr. Saturn Plushies. We've also
Jeez.
on toy bean swords, plastic bumpers with real-time feedback, and custom t-shirts, ranging from the Fox Louie Stoplight to the Smash Ball Crosshair.
Has it really been over 5 years since all of this? 5 long years.
Time flies when you aren't in danger every day. I remember some of these guys. Wonder how they're doing now.
If they're even still alive. You still got a reset coin, right?
Still got mine, but I'm not using it anytime soon. Maybe on a rainy day, but definitely.
Come on, let's go. I'm getting more memories haunting me by the second.
Shut up and be proud of your heritage.
Shut up, Pseudo Smasher.
Don't touch a single knob! Alright, Aku. Let's go. Why are you...
This picture belongs to me, so technically is mine. I'm just taking it back. Besides, I don't want anyone looking at my orange fur.
Huh?
Good God, I remember making so many texture hacks that all these chemicals just stuck to my fur and made me look like a clown. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go.
Sure thing, game guy.
I heard that, Mello. Told you this before. My name isn't Game Guy anymore!
And I was told to watch through the whole credits. So... Huh. Wow, it seems like the Smashers definitely have had a rough one. So Aku is the leader of them all, I guess, and so, okay, Aku is a Smasher. Mello, from the looks of it, is also a Smasher, but I guess he used his reset coin. I'll have to see about everybody else. I guess I just have to keep watching the series. Speaking of which, just stay right there. We'll be right back with the next installment. So yeah, stay right there. And we're back. And this time we're reacting to... The Pest of Time? Oh boy. Okay, so this was okay, so we watched the lore version. So now we know the lore of the world and some of the names. So now we get to watch a video about cheesecake. This is the cheesecake starting point I was given. So we're going to react to this now. And for anybody who says, hey, you're jumping ahead, because I know this is a little bit farther ahead than the last video, just know this. I've jumped ahead in videos before due to multiple reasons, either due to circumstances or holidays or whatever. Look no further than my reaction to Stories of Sodor Spectre, which was way ahead from where I was at the time. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're here to have fun, right? We're here to have fun, and you're here to watch me suffer. So sit there and enjoy my suffering. This is a Pest in Time. 3, 2, 1, and play.
Not again. Stupid clock.
Good morning, everybody!
It's 4 in the afternoon.
Semantics!
You don't even know what that word means.
Yes, I do. Semantics means sometimes extremely meandering and not touching incredibly crappy soups. And I do not want to touch incredibly crappy soups because I always thought that...
Oh, sweet merciful silence, how I've missed you.
The only way I could ever cope with him whenever he opens his mouth is to think back to the world of trophies into the old days.
I'm sorry if I offended you guys. I'll just go back to sleep.
What?
He's not like that anymore. Look at him!
A lot of possibilities, really. Insanity from the war, too many blows to the head, a steady diet of sugar and more sugar. But honestly, I'm willing to bet that was all an act, and this is the real cheesecake.
Funny you should say that. I managed to put Cheesecake through an IQ test last week.
And...
Well, turns out the test turned it to a carrot.
What?
He's eating something that's not made of sugar.
Carrots aren't made of sugar! Everything I know is a lie!
Yes.
What
But
the
we did
fuck
get some
is
useful
that?
information out of him.
According to Richto's research, if his intelligence and grip on reality continues to diminish, this'll happen.
Hey, everybody! Breakfast one equals potato salad! I had an interview today and I scratched it in his neck! I gave the best friend! Friends is dead! I want to be
Yes,
What
but
the
he's like
fuck?
that now. He's caused the apocalypse no less than 6 times at this point.
Yes,
Only
but this
6?
cheesecake will be like that 24/7.
That was a great movie! Hey, you guys want to hear me sing?
Shut that rat up!
Now to split this atom.
Uh-oh.
Was is love?
Cheesecake, knock it off!
Okay.
How?
That does it. I'm tired of having to put up with this embodiment of untampered aggravation. We need to think of a plan to get rid of him for good. We can either stow him away, kill him, or throw him into some period of time far, far away from ours.
I'm in favor of the second
All in
option.
favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
What are we raising our arms for?
How do you keep waking up?
You don't get a vote!
The
Shut
ayes have
up,
it.
rat!
We all know this isn't going to work. Why bother?
Because this time we'll use time! Time is on our side. Yeah, bad segue, whatever. Star, yours over. You get the last say in this.
Get rid of cheesecake, huh?
What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Are you sure it'll work?
Like I said, we got the power of time on our side.
A TARDIS?
Really think the TARDIS can help us here?
Do we even have a plan?
Planning won't work with someone like Cheesecake. You just have to wing it.
You guys coming or what?
This thing has a horn?
I got the rat right here. Let's go already.
I got the rat right.
Okay, everyone, brace yourselves for the next destination. The sun!
The sun?
The sun!
The
The
sun?
sun!
Yes, the sun!
$18.13?
I smell waffle!
Oh, now that's good. That should work. The rat is no more.
It's okay, Star. We know what it's like to lose a pet, but wait, what?
What?
Oh, hey guys! Where you been?
What?
We went back 2 centuries to make sure.
We nearly went to the War of 1812!
You were in the war in 1812! And let's let they forte! Or did they?
Hang on. You have got to stop running on Windows.
You run on Windows?
I got it. I say we go back in time
Didn't work.
and kill the son of a bitch in his crib.
Punch the
That'll
lady!
work! That has to work!
Using a strand from his extremely unwashed fur, we can pinpoint his exact date of birth and location. What?
The fuck? The fuck was that? What?
This is it?
It appears so. The readings match the rodents.
Dumbass rat, very
They
yes.
scare me.
Where are we? When are we?
I have no clue. Not even my TARDIS seems to know.
Yep, not really a smasher. Knew it.
But we're here now, so scramble that egg!
Punch the scrambled eggs!
I'll take mine sunny side up!
Oh, of all the times you chose, it
Fuck!
has to be
He's
exactly
hatching!
when he hatches.
It's Cheesecake Aku. Nothing can be predicted with him.
Oh my god!
Doesn't matter, we're here now.
Murder that egg! Or that everything up! End it! What?
That explains so much, and yet so little.
Hesitant to ask, but why didn't we just take Past Cheesecake with us? Train him to be, oh well, I don't know, not to be such a nuisance.
Do you not think I've tried that? I once sent him to the best behavioral specialist in the country.
And?
The doctors turned into carrots.
What?
That's
it!
wrong.
I'm getting
New plan.
Why were they using this for storage?
Enjoy your stay at the dawn of land-dwelling life, and if you see a giant mosquito, go hug it. It's friendly!
Kill the baby!
Knock it off!
No, that's funny. What the?
Guys, does anyone else feel tiny? And fuzzy?
What the fuck?
God damn it!
Hey, look! Visitors!
Oh god, it's multiplying!
Different! Don't be so insensitive, fish cake. Instead, let us welcome our visitors with our traditional folk song.
Oh dear god, no!
Crap!
Why are we all Pikachus?
Why is this happening?
What did Cheesecake do? Bang a rock?
Yes!
Guys, where are we going? It's dark and cold.
You good?
Did that?
What? Oh!
I have dealt with many monsters in my time, but this is something else.
What is this road? That has to
We use
work.
focus firepower, we should...
What? I don't blame you,
Looks like
Mello.
we have to do this the old-fashioned way.
And what is the...
Fire in the hole!
Burn gun! And Tchaikovsky, I approve! What?
Part of me.
What?
Quick, kill him until he's dead.
Yes! Murder him! Beat him and destroy him! 5 hours? What? What?
Okay, enough.
This is the fun.
Despite our best efforts,
You can't kill
We
the
have failed.
rat!
it seems we have been punished by the gods to carry this burden of their creation. A weight on all the world's shoulders with us as but the only support. Is it truly a punishment? Is it a divine task? Or are we simply unlucky? Wait. Divine task.
Guys, one last play. Don't you fucking dare send him to me.
Wow!
For that.
Not even God or the devil wants the rat! Ugh. Okay, let's learn some names. Mello, JC, the healer, the never-ending Twilight, Akuago, Electric Star, who we know, Ricto, and now it's just... Heavy Gun, Devil Pyro. God. Can anything kill that rat? Can a bolter maybe work?
You met my parents?
No, we didn't.
Aw, I haven't seen them in a long time.
What spawned
Picture of
you?
them.
Wait, what?
As my daddy always said, ding!
What? How? How does that rat fucking exist? Star! How did you even come across that thing? You know what? I'm gonna help you guys out. I'm gonna go think of some way to kill that rodent. So, thank you all for watching. I can't wait to react to more Pyromancer stuff as soon as I figure out what to watch after all of this, because now I need to figure out what's the next video I react to. You guys could help me out with that, please. In the meantime, I'm going to go find a way to kill Cheesecake, or at least try to research that, because where this guy Ricto failed, I might be able to succeed. So, until the next video, you know who I am, I know who you are. I will see you all in the next video. Come, Koa. I am going to play rough. I am going to play extremely rough. I am taking the bolter, and I am going to figure out how I can use this thing to murder a yellow rodent.